After years of prayer, God has finally answered. Archangel Michael says, "Your blessing arrives before sunrise if you open this now." My beloved child, there is a sacred silence in the air tonight, the kind that arrives before something divine descends. The heavens have been whispering your name, and Archangel Michael stands ready beside the throne, holding a scroll sealed with light, your name glowing upon it. The years you spent praying, crying, and waiting in faith have finally reached their divine hour of response. You may not feel it yet, but heaven is moving in your favor at this very second. Every tear you shed watered the soil of a miracle that is now sprouting beneath your name. The light you begged for during your darkest night is rising and before sunrise. The heavens will confirm it in ways your human mind cannot yet imagine. For so long you thought your voice was lost in a wind. You believed your pain was unnoticed, that your prayers had expired somewhere between heaven's gates. But tonight the Archangel himself whispers that your waiting was never wasted. It was counted, recorded, and multiplied into something magnificent. Heaven has always heard you, but divine timing was shaping your story with precision. The years you thought were silent were actually sacred construction. Your blessing was being built behind the scenes. And now, the door that once refused to open will swing wide. And the message you've been praying for will unfold before your eyes. Archangel Michael says he has seen every hidden sacrifice you made. The moments when you smiled through heartbreak, forgave even when it hurt, gave even when you lacked. All those moments became signatures of light in heaven's book of remembrance. Tonight the book opens. Heaven is not ignoring you, my beloved child. Heaven is announcing you. The realm of angels has been buzzing with one single decree. Your wait is over. Your name is being written in gold across the dawn that approaches. Michael moves through the winds right now, marking your path with invisible oil, commanding that nothing and no one delay your divine package. He says, the time that was stolen will be returned, and the pain that was endured will be repaid in miracles. There is a specific hour marked in heaven's clock, and it is before sunrise. At that hour, the blessing that was chained for years will finally break free. It is not random. It is not coincidence. It is your answered prayer dressed as a miracle. Something ancient is unlocking. The contract heaven made with your destiny is being fulfilled. You are stepping into the promise that was always meant to find you. Stay calm. Stay grounded. For in this moment, Archangel Michael is aligning everything you thought was lost. He whispers. Now, the blessing is on its way. It's not coming by chance. It's arriving by command. The winds will shift and what felt delayed will suddenly become unstoppable. Don't rush what is about to unfold. Just receive. The vibration around you is no longer one of waiting, but of fulfillment. You are moments away from seeing why heaven took so long. In the stillness of the night, before the first ray of dawn, something sacred will reach you. A message, a sign, an encounter, or even a name you weren't expecting. It will be the confirmation. Ev doesn't miss. Every force that tried to silence your prayers will tremble when the sun rises. For they will see that what God ordains cannot be cancelled. This isn't just another night. This is the final night before your chapter shifts. When you wake, you'll know that the impossible has been touched by divine hands. The same sky that witnessed your tears will now bear witness to your miracle. The Archangel commands, "Stay alert, my chosen one, for before sunrise, the seal will break." This is not the time to look back. This is the hour to rise. The heavens are watching. The scroll is open. The promise is unfolding. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The air around you has shifted, my beloved child, and you can feel it if you pay close attention. It's as if every sound carries a deeper meaning. Every flicker of light seems to be coated with divine energy. That's not your imagination. That's Archangel Michael confirming that heaven's seal over your blessing has finally been broken. For years, you have been circling the same mountain of delay, wondering if the answer would ever come. But tonight, the mountain itself is crumbling under the weight of divine command. There is a golden vibration spreading around your name right now. It started in the throne room, a place no human eye can see, but your soul has always known it existed. God has written release beside your name, and Michael has been given the order to deliver it directly to your spirit. That's why your heart has been feeling heavier and lighter at the same time. Something divine is being lifted and something glorious is being placed. Heaven knows that you almost gave up. You were moments away from letting go of everything you ever believed in. But even then, your faith whispered, "Hold on." That whisper wasn't from you. It was Archangel Michael speaking softly through your pain. He saw the night you cried into your pillow. The morning you couldn't move, but still whispered, "Thank you." Every one of those moments created the energy that now draws your blessing closer. You've been walking through fire without realizing that you were being purified, not punished. The battles that once broke, you were secretly forming your spiritual armor. Every disappointment, every delay, every betrayal became a divine filter, removing what could have ruined your blessing. You are no longer waiting in vain. You are standing in the hour of manifestation. Michael stands near your home tonight. His sword gleaming with light that pierces through every unseen resistance. He says, "The forces that once mocked you will now bow before your victory." It's not arrogance. It's divine justice. You've carried weight that wasn't yours for too long. And heaven is taking it off your shoulders right now. As the night deepens, invisible hands are rewriting your destiny in real time. The things that used to slip away from you are now magnetized back to your life. A shift has occurred in your spiritual frequency. And for the first time in years, everything is aligning perfectly. You will soon realize that the waiting wasn't a delay. It was protection. God hid you until the timing was flawless. You might not see the full picture yet, but signs will start to appear. The phone call that changes your mood. The message that feels too perfectly timed. The door that opens, without you knocking. All of it will be confirmation that the heavens have moved in your favor. Archangel Michael wants you to know that your breakthrough will not come quietly. It will come with evidence so undeniable that even those who doubted you will have no choice but to acknowledge your grace. There are angels stationed at every corner of your path tonight. Some are clearing obstacles, some are carrying news, and some are whispering strength into your heart. When you wake, you might feel different, lighter, calmer, stronger, because your spirit will have already received what your eyes are about to see. This blessing is not random as targeted in. It carries your spiritual DNA, molded by your prayers, shaped by your patience, and sealed by divine hands. Michael calls it the sunrise blessing. For it will come just as the dark fades and light begins to bloom across the sky. There is also something you must remember. As your blessing approaches, distractions may try to appear. Old emotions, old phases, old fears may reserve us one last time to test your focus. The own vid. The enemy cannot take what heaven has already approved, but it will try to delay your recognition of it. Keep your heart steady and your faith sharp. Michael's wings are surrounding you like a shield, and the word fulfilled has been whispered across your energy field. You are being prepared to step into what you prayed for. Not as a beggar, but as the rightful owner of divine favor. Every seed of faith you ever planted is now ready to blossom. The heavens are moving quickly now. There is no more waiting period. No more silence. The clock that once ticked in sorrow now counts in miracles. Each passing second is pulling your blessing closer. A shift that cannot be stopped or reversed. The time between your prayer and your promise has finally collapsed. Soon you will look back and realize why the pain had lasted as long as it did. You will see that every unanswered prayer was not denial. It was divine rearrangement. You were being positioned for something far bigger than you were praying for. Michael calls this moment the dawn of justice, and it is closer than you think. So when your eyes open at sunrise, remember that heaven's word never fails. This night marks the completion of your old cycle and the beginning of your inheritance. The sky above you carries your signature. Now every star witnesses your transformation. This isn't just an answered prayer. It's a heavenly announcement that your time has come. Archangel Michael's command echoes through the unseen. Deliver the blessing before dawn. It's already in motion. Unstoppable, glowing, alive. You are about to receive proof that your prayers were never forgotten. Heaven was not silent. It was strategic. Every delay was a setup for your divine surprise. The morning light will not just rise. It will reveal everything that was hidden for your protection. Stay still. Stay ready. Stay open. The Archangel stands guard over your new beginning. And what was once missing will return in ways that exceed your imagination. Don't ignore the signs tonight. Don't dismiss the chills, the flashes, or the sudden peace. They are confirmations. The message hath been sent and the blessing is on its way. Watch next revelation. My beloved child, something sacred is unfolding around you right now. You might not hear the sound with your physical ears, but your spirit can feel it. A soft celestial frequency humming through the air. Archangel Michael says, the gates of the unseen realm have opened, and the angels assigned to your destiny are descending with your long-awaited answer. The vibration of heaven is moving closer to your atmosphere, and by sunrise, it will reach your door. There is a golden light hovering above your home tonight. That light is not from this world. It carries the same divine energy that parted seas, healed hearts, and restored lost time. Is your confirmation that heaven is no longer observing from afar. Heaven is intervening. For years, the angels stood ready, waiting for one single command. Tonight, that command has been given. Go now, for the child's waiting season is over. Every battle that once surrounded your life is losing its power in this hour. The chains that held your progress in place are snapping like fragile strings. The curses that tried to block your path are being erased by divine decree. Michael himself has drawn a sword of light through the center of your story, cutting off every attachment that once delayed your joy. You have entered the moment heaven calls the turning point. The angels move quietly, but their presence changes everything. You may suddenly feel warmth, peace, or a wave of emotion for no reason that is not random. That is heaven's touch brushing against your energy field, confirming that your blessing is already on the move. Even your breath tonight carries divine energy, restoring what years of pain tried to break. Michael says, this blessing isn't coming as a whisper. It's coming as a flood. It will enter in waves that crash gently but powerfully, touching every area of your life that once felt barren. Relationships will heal, finances will restore, and peace will return in ways that seem almost too good to be real. But it is real, my beloved child, because heaven never lies. Heaven's calendar has been reset in your favor. The dates that once marked your sorrow will soon mark your testimony. The moments that felt cursed will transform into memories of divine justice. You are walking into a new frequency of abundance where prayers do not linger unanswered. Michael calls this the hour of immediate manifestation. And once it begins, it will not stop until every promise has been fulfilled. You might feel an unusual stillness in your surroundings. Don't mistake that for emptiness. That silence is preparation. Heaven quiets the earth before it delivers miracles. It's the sacred pause before the breakthrough sound. The inhale before divine exhale. You are in that space now where everything that was scattered begins to find its divine order. The Archangel has marked you for recognition. In the next few hours, someone or something connected to your destiny will remember your name. What was lost will call for you, and what was hidden will search for your light. The people who once overlooked you will now be drawn to your energy without knowing why. Heaven is turning the spotlight on you because it's time for your story to shine. There is a sacred document in heaven, a scroll sealed with your life's blueprint. Tonight, that scroll is being unrolled, in front of the divine council. The angels are reading every word written about you before time began. And as each line is spoken aloud, it becomes law in your reality. Every delay is being scratched out. Every someday is being replaced with now. You have prayed with tears that carried truth. And truth always reaches heaven faster than words. God's response didn't take years to form. It took years to align the right timing. You were never waiting on the blessing. The blessing was waiting for you to be ready to hold it. And now, Archangel Michael says, the child has proven faithful. Deliver it all. As the clock moves toward sunrise, everything begins to synchronize, the sound of the wind, the rhythm of your breath, the stillness of your mind. Heaven uses these moments to anchor miracles into physical form. Don't be surprised if the air feels thicker, softer, or strangely alive. You are standing under divine presence. Michael's army surrounds your space right now. They are not here for wood, they are here for delivery. They carry your answered prayers wrapped in light, waiting for the exact second. Heaven's timing aligns with your awareness. And when it does, something will shift in your reality so noticeably that even those around you will sense it. Your blessing is alive. It breathes. It moves. It recognizes you. It has searched for you through timelines, through detours, through heartbreaks. And now that it has found you, it will not miss. Heaven does not deliver half. Every prayer, every wish, every seed of faith you've planted is returning multiplied. This night holds a secret promise before the first beam of light touches the horizon. Something in your spirit will awaken. You'll know it when it happens. It may be a rush of peace, a name in your mind, a sudden calm, or an overwhelming wave of love. That's the sign that your spirit has received what your body will soon experience. Don't allow fear or doubt to distract you now. The enemy only tries to whisper when miracles are near. Silence every voice that says it's not real. Archangel Michael confirms that it's already done. The word has been spoken. Heaven's seal is broken. What's coming cannot be stopped. Every delay has reached its expiration. Every rejection has turned into redirection. Every not yet has transformed into now. The universe bends for the child who keeps believing. And that child is you. Heaven is leaning in your direction. The light of dawn will not only rise, it will reveal your restoration in full display. When the morning comes, something will be different. You'll see it in the way things move effortlessly. In the way opportunities appear without effort, in the way your heart finally rests. That's when you'll know that heaven didn't just answer. Heaven rebuilt everything you lost. You are standing on the edge of a miracle that will make the years of silence make sense. The prayers that once seemed buried are now blooming like flowers after rain. Archangel Michael stands at the center of your destiny, declaring that your waiting has ended. Your story has turned and your new dawn is here. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, the dawn that you feared would never arrive is finally approaching. There is a trembling in the air. A divine vibration that signals movement in the unseen. A long night is ending and the first rays of your miracle are stretching across your timeline. Archangel Michael stands in full armor of light, watching as the scroll of your destiny unfolds before the throne. He says softly, the blessing has left heaven's vault. It is now in transit. Your story is being rewritten even as you breathe. Every pain, every unanswered prayer, every delay is being gathered into a single thread of purpose. You are standing on the bridge between the past that tried to destroy you and the future that was always meant to crown you. This is the hour where destiny delivers proof. And what is coming will silence every doubt, every fear, every whisper that told you that heaven forgot you. Michael's voice carries through the realms tonight. Resonating with power, the child's faith has qualified them for divine release. Those words are not symbolic. They are literal decrees echoing in heavenly chambers. The angels have taken flight with the blueprint of your breakthrough. And they are adjusting everything that was once broken. You are not waiting anymore. You are being prepared for manifestation. Heaven's clock moves differently than the earth's, but tonight they are perfectly aligned. Every star above you is a witness. Every breeze is a carrier of energy. You may not realize it, but right now divine timing is colliding with your life in real time. The result will be a series of events so perfectly orchestrated that you will know only heaven could have designed it. Michael wants you to remember something important. The waiting wasn't punishment. It was positioning. God did not withhold your answer. He was shaping you to carry it without losing yourself. There were blessings that would have broken you if they came too early. But now, after the storms, the heartbreaks, the silent nights, you are ready. Heaven's trust in you has been restored. And because of that, the release is unstoppable. Look closely at your life right now. The patterns that once felt meaningless are aligning. People who disappeared suddenly will reappear with purpose. Conversations that felt random will turn into connections. This is how heaven operates through precision that looks like coincidence, but is divine design. Archangel Michael has been working behind the curtain, shifting hearts, softening minds, and preparing doors to swing open without resistance. There is a sacred energy glowing around you. A radiant field that even others will sense without understanding why. They will say you seem different. Lighter, peaceful. That's because your soul has already received what your hands are about to touch. Your frequency has changed and now it draws everything meant for you. Michael says the message is not about waiting anymore. It's about welcoming. You are entering a season where blessings will arrive unannounced but perfectly timed. Expect divine appointments, unexpected messages, restored relationships, and miraculous turnarounds. They won't feel forced. They will flow naturally because heaven's hand is directing them. You have been through nights where you doubted your worth, where you questioned if your prayers even mattered. But heaven was not ignoring you. It was weaving your pain into preparation. Every sleepless night was a rehearsal for this very dawn. The reason you felt broken was because light was trying to enter through the cracks. Now that light is breaking through and nothing can stop it. The Archangel speaks over your life. No delay, no deception, no distraction shall stand in the way of divine delivery. These words are not empty. They are written in spiritual law. Your blessing carries a signature of protection that no darkness can counterfeit. As the night thins and the horizon begins to glow, you'll sense an inner awakening, a pull toward gratitude, a sudden peace that makes no sense, or maybe even tears you can't explain. It's your soul responding to the presence of fulfillment. It knows something divine is about to touch your physical world. Heaven has remembered your sacrifices. The times you gave even when you had little. The times you forgave when you were hurt. The times you kept faith when logic screamed otherwise. None of those acts went unnoticed, they became the currency that activated this moment. Every seed of faith is returning as harvest. Michael whispers that this blessing is multidimensional. It won't just change one area of your life. It will ripple through everything connected to you. Relationships, health, finances, peace, purpose, everything will line under divine favor. It will happen so seamlessly that you will feel as if the universe itself bent to honor your faith. But as the miracle approaches, stay centered. Distractions will try to knock at your door one last time. Old patterns, old memories, old fears may resurface. They are echoes of the past, not prophecies of your future. Don't entertain them. Instead, focus on what's rising. You are not who you were. You've outgrown the frequency of struggle. The Archangel has one more instruction. When the blessing arrives, share light, not pride. Speak gratitude, not comparison. You were chosen not just to receive, but to reflect heaven's faithfulness. Your breakthrough is not only your testimony. It is proof that divine timing never fails. Something else is shifting tonight. The sound of your name in the spiritual realm. It is being spoken in rooms you have never entered. By voices you have never met, in places where decisions are made about your future. Doors that were locked are being opened without you knocking. Heaven has declared your time of recognition. You will soon understand why nothing worked before. The people who left were never meant to carry your next chapter. The opportunities that disappeared were not rejection. They were divine redirection. Heaven was clearing your path for what fits perfectly now. When the light of dawn fully breaks, the change will be irreversible. What was meant to harm you will become the foundation of your new strength. The pain that once defined you will now testify for you. Archangel Michael smiles as he says, "The story has turned and the victory belongs to the child who refused to give up." You are not just receiving a blessing. You are being crowned with divine favor. The energy of restoration surrounds you now. It hums in the silence, moves in the air, breathes in your chest. Everything is ready. Everything is in motion. The delivery is closer than you think. Before the next sunrise, the heavens will confirm what your heart already knows. You are chosen, remembered, and deeply loved. The Archangel has finished his mission. The release hath been activated. What was locked is now open. What was pending is now permanent. Heaven whispers, "It is done." Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And if you feel this in your spirit, share this message, comment your faith, and subscribe so others may feel the same divine power touching their life right now. The coming days will not be ordinary. You will start to notice a pattern of alignment so clear it will take your breath away. You'll think of someone and they will call. You'll imagine an opportunity and it will appear. You'll feel guided to a certain place and there you'll find exactly what you were meant to. That's heaven communicating through synchronicity. The divine rhythm of promise in motion. Michael wants you to understand something sacred. This blessing is not just for your comfort. It's for your calling. You were never meant to live in struggle forever. The waiting taught you compassion. The pain taught you discernment. The loneliness taught you self-love. And now you carry the wisdom to help others rise. Your blessing is your platform for purpose. Heaven trusts you to use it well, when you step outside and see the morning light, remember that it's not just sunlight touching your face. It's divine recognition. The universe knows your name. The elements that once resisted you now respond to your energy. The very wind that blows past you has been commanded to favor your direction. You are no longer chasing. You are attracting. Archangel Michael says, the time of wandering is over. The child walks in destiny. Now that means no more confusion, no more anxiety about what's coming next. The path ahead is illuminated. Even if you can't see the whole road yet, every step you take will reveal the next one. You don't need to force what is already divinely aligned. Your only task now is to walk with faith, not fear. Your morning will bring confirmations. Expect signs, words, symbols, unexpected moments of peace. They will appear as subtle reminders that heaven's hand is still guiding every detail. You may even dream vividly or wake up with thoughts that feel inspired. These are divine downloads. Trust them. Heaven communicates through your intuition now because your spirit is tuned to its frequency. Remember, what's meant for you cannot pass you by anymore. The blessing that has arrived has your name spiritually engraved on it. Even if others try to claim it, it will not fit their hands. It belongs to you. Every drop of abundance, every word of favor, every opportunity lined with your destiny. You are stepping into a divine inheritance that was preserved through generations, waiting for your faith to activate it. There will be moments in this season where you will pause and whisper, "Now I understand." That's when the pieces finally make sense. The betrayals, the losses, the delays, they weren't there to destroy you. They were there to direct you toward the only path where heaven's blessing could reach you. Archangel Michael says, the pain you survived was proof of your qualification. Heaven gives great weight to those who prove they can carry light in darkness. You are that light now. Every place your feet touch will begin to shift. People will feel comfort just by being near your presence. That is not coincidence. It is the evidence of divine energy flowing through you. Heaven has crowned you in unseen glory, and that glow cannot be dimmed. You will radiate the frequency of answered prayer. This morning as you step into your day, hold your head high. You carry heaven's signature now. Every door that was closed will swing open naturally. You don't need to push. Divine favor will pull. Every word you speak carries creation energy. So speak life, speak abundance, speak gratitude. The universe is listening closely to you now. Archangel Michael bows his head slightly and his words flow like golden wind. You are not who you were yesterday. The dawn has baptized you in divine purpose. You are the vessel of answered prayers. The light that touches your window right now is not just sunlight. It is a message. It says the waiting is over. The promise lives. Heaven has fulfilled what it spoke long ago. The cycle is complete and your miracle has found its home. You are walking under divine covering. Everything you touch will flourish. Every path you choose will bear fruit. You are the manifestation of faith rewarded. The living proof that heaven always remembers. Watch carefully, my beloved child, for the world is about to see the glow that heaven placed upon you. The blessing has arrived. It breathes. It grows. It multiplies. This is your divine sunrise, and it will never set. Don't ignore what happens next. The revelation is still unfolding, my beloved child. This is the moment heaven has been preparing you for. The hour when everything begins to turn in your favor. You might think the blessing already arrived at. But Archangel Michael says, what you've seen so far is only the opening act of what heaven is releasing. The true reversal, the one that will shock even those who doubted you, is now in full motion. Heaven has not just answered your prayer, it has rewritten the story around it. The energy that once worked against you is now working for you. Every delay that felt like rejection is turning into redirection. Every door that closed is reopening, but this time with greater authority, greater clarity, and greater reward. Michael stands at the gates of your destiny and proclaims, the tide has turned. The child of light has been vindicated. That proclamation echoes through the spiritual realms like thunder clothed in gold. You may have noticed it already. The strange calm that sits in your spirit even when things around you seem uncertain, that is the confirmation that heaven has taken control. You don't need to fight anymore. You don't need to chase or prove or explain. The same God who heard you in the wilderness is now announcing you in the presence of those who thought you were forgotten. Archangel Michael reveals that divine justice had been activated. The people who once spoke against you will witness your restoration with their own eyes. The same voices that once whispered doubt will now carry your praise. But do not gloat, my beloved child. Heaven does not restore to feed pride. It restores to reveal truth. The truth is that your heart stayed pure when bitterness would have been easier. And because of that, the universe itself bends to bless you. There's a sacred shift happening in your surroundings. You might wake up feeling lighter, more confident, even without reason. That's not random. It's the manifestation of spiritual freedom. The heaviness that once sat on your chest has lifted because the chains of limitation have been broken. Michael says no force can bind what heaven has freed. You have crossed a threshold and nothing behind you has permission to follow. Your name is being spoken in higher places. Conversations are happening about you that you have not yet heard. Doors are being opened on your behalf by hands you will never meet. This is how heaven works. Quietly, strategically, miraculously. The same divine intelligence that orchestrated your pain is now orchestrating your reward. The reversal does not come only through blessings. It comes through realization. You are about to understand why you had to walk through darkness, why certain people left, why some prayers took years to answer. The light of understanding will pierce through your memories and you'll see that nothing was wasted. Heaven used every moment, every tear, every pause to prepare you for this unfolding glory. Michael stands with a book made of light, and your story glows across its pages. The years that seem stolen are being restored in divine mathematics, not equally, but exponentially. Heaven never repays in the same measure. It multiplies. The season that once broke you will now bless you 100-fold. You are not only being restored. You are being elevated beyond what you imagined. When you look around, Some things might appear unchanged, but remember, heaven moves from invisible to visible. The shift always begins in the unseen. Just because your eyes can't see it yet, doesn't mean your soul hasn't already received it. The alignment is active. The vibration of your reality is rising to match what heaven has already declared. You will soon begin to notice signs of divine speed. Tasks that used to feel heavy will become effortless. Things that took months will happen in days. People who owe you favor will find you without explanation. It's not luck. It's divine momentum. Once heaven starts moving, it doesn't slow down. The same Archangel who guarded your promise through the darkness now commands acceleration in your daylight. Michael says, "This child carries heaven's signature." That means wherever you go, divine favor precedes you. Even in rooms where you are unknown, your spirit is recognized. The energy you radiate now is not ordinary. It carries the frequency of answered prayer. This why you'll notice more smiles, more kindness, more alignment. The world is beginning to respond to the light within you. Don't underestimate what's coming. The reversal will not be subtle. It will be seen. The same way you suffered, publicly, heaven will bless you publicly. The reversal will touch every part of your existence. Your relationships, your finances, your health, your opportunities, your peace, everything that was scattered will return, but more beautiful than before. This is the prophecy being fulfilled. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. You were once overlooked, but now you are being chosen. You were once rejected, but now you are being remembered. Every person who walked away from you was clearing space for divine connections that align perfectly with your new destiny. Do not fear the rapid changes that may begin to happen. Heaven's restoration does not always come gently. Sometimes it rearranges everything overnight. What leaves your life in this hour was never meant to stay. What enters now carries the vibration of your higher purpose. Accept it all with grace. Michael leans closer to your heart and speaks softly. The struggle was your initiation. The breakthrough is your inheritance. Those words echo deep within your soul, because you know they are true. You survived what was meant to destroy you, and that survival made you unstoppable. The universe recognizes resilience, and now everything that once worked against you is bowing in surrender. The golden dawn above you expands with every moment. The more you believe, the faster the manifestation solidifies. Your faith is the currency of heaven, and you've spent it well. Now it returns as divine wealth. Not just financial but emotional, spiritual, and relational wealth. You are about to live in overflow. Heaven will begin to prove itself through evidence that cannot be denied. The phone call, the unexpected opportunity, the closed door that opens again, the message that arrives at the perfect moment. These are all part of the divine choreography. Every sign will whisper the same truth. The wait was worth it. As you step into this new reality, stay humble, but stay bold. You were chosen for this rise not to prove others wrong, but to prove that faith never fails. You are not the same soul who entered the fire. You are the light that emerged from it. Every word you speak now carries creation power. Speak with intention because heaven is listening. Archangel Michael stands before the throne once more, his wings open wide, his sword lowered in reverence. The decree had been fulfilled, the promise delivered. Heaven's light now belongs to you. Every angel assigned to your life bows in celebration, whispering your name in holy gratitude. You have completed the journey from prayer to manifestation. The reversal is complete. The dawn has crowned you. The heavens rejoice and the earth will soon echo that sound through the blessings you are about to live. You are no longer waiting. You are walking inside the answer. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And remember to share this divine message. Comment your faith and subscribe because your testimony will inspire others to believe. Again, my beloved child, this is the moment heaven has been guiding you toward the sacred completion, the manifestation that carries your name, your purpose, and your divine inheritance. The angels stand in silence, watching the fulfillment of what was promised long ago. Archangel Michael is no longer in battle stance. His sword now rests in light. And in his hands he carries a crown made of golden flame. A crown that belongs to you. The journey that began in tears ends now in triumph. Heaven has seen your endurance, your quiet strength, your faith that never broke even when your world did. You were tested, refined, and purified through seasons that could have destroyed you. Yet, you held on. You refused to let go of your hope, even when the night grew long. That endurance has made you worthy of this moment. The crown is not a symbol of pride. It is the seal of completion, the visible mark of a soul that overcame. Michael whispers, the child has completed the circle. What was once taken is now restored. What was once clothed is now wide open. What was once delayed is now delivered. Heaven has moved and the earth must now follow. The spiritual decree has been signed and everything connected to your life is aligning itself to that signature. The season of lack is over. The vibration of loss has dissolved. You are now walking in the frequency of divine ownership. You will notice it as you move through your day. The way people look at you differently. The way situations shift with less effort. The way peace becomes your natural state. These are not coincidences. They are manifestations of your new identity. You no longer live as the seeker. You live as the receiver. You no longer pray out of desperation. You speak with authority. You are not chasing the light. You have become it. The angels bow slightly when they pass your name through the heavens now. It is the level of spiritual authority you have gained through faith. You carry the sound of victory within your energy. Every word you speak has weight. Every intention you set has speed. The universe has heard heaven's command concerning you. And now creation itself responds to your presence. You are aligned with the original purpose for which your soul was sent to earth. You will start to feel drawn toward new places, new opportunities, new people. Follow that pull. It is heaven's hand guiding you toward expansion. You are no longer meant to survive. You are meant to build, to create, to bless. The divine resources are already assigned to meet you where you are going. Archangel Michael has appointed guardian angels over every door you are meant to walk through. No force can shut with what heaven has marked opened. The crown you wear is invisible to human eyes, but the energy it radiates will be felt everywhere you go. It will attract what belongs to you and repel what doesn't. You no longer need to fight battles that are beneath your vibration. The warfare of the past season has ended. Your spirit now governs from a higher realm where peace is not a privilege but a right. Michael leans closer and says you have been trusted with divine timing. Now heaven trusts you with divine territory. That means the influence you're about to receive is not random. The ideas, platforms, and opportunities coming your way are part of a larger plan. Heaven doesn't just bless you for comfort. It blesses you to bring light into spaces where hope has gone silent. Your voice will carry healing. Your presence will carry calm. You are the living evidence of divine intervention. As the morning unfolds, watch how everything begins to flow differently. The timing of events will feel supernatural, as if the world itself is cooperating with your desires. You will walk into places at the perfect moment. Meet the right person at the right time. Hear the right words just when you need them. This is what it means to live in alignment. When heaven orders your steps, even coincidence becomes confirmation. Your financial situation will begin to reflect divine flow. A lack that once followed you will fade like a distant shadow. Ideas that come to you in quiet moments will open doors to new streams of abundance. Do not dismiss those thoughts. They are divine blueprints. Heaven communicates through inspiration, when the time is right, and now is that time. Archangel Michael assures that every idea inspired by love and truth will prosper. Relationships that were broken will begin to mend, not through effort, but through grace. The walls between hearts are falling because heaven has decided it is time for reconciliation. The people who are meant to stay will return. And those who were never meant for your path will fade peacefully. This is the divine sorting. A separation that makes space for destiny to move freely. The blessing over your life now extends beyond you. Your peace will affect your family. Your abundance will overflow to others. Your words will awaken those who hear them. Heaven didn't just bless you to prove its love. It blessed you to multiply light in the world. That is why this moment feels bigger than joy. It feels sacred. You are not just receiving a miracle. You are becoming one. When you close your eyes tonight, your spirit will feel a calm it has never known before. That is the weight of divine satisfaction. The peace that comes when heaven's promise and human faith finally meet. You are standing in that intersection now, where miracles become memories and prayers turn into testimonies. Michael stands before the throne once more. Holding your crown high, the light that radiates from it fills the heavens with color. He declares, the child has completed the promise. The dawn is fulfilled. Let all creation witness the glory of restoration. And as those words echo, the angels respond in harmony, not with trumpets or thunder, but with a sound like wind through gold. The sound of divine peace sealing your destiny. You have crossed the line between waiting and walking. You are no longer reaching for what's coming. You are living inside it. The energy of fulfillment surrounds you now. It follows you into every conversation, every room, every moment. You don't need to chase signs anymore because you are the sign. Heaven is smiling through your existence. The universe is aligning around your vibration. The miracle has been delivered and its ripple will continue for generations. You are marked by divine success, but your heart remains anchored in gratitude. And that is why the light will never leave you. Archangel Michael's final message to you is both gentle and powerful. The sunrise that began with you will never fade. This is not the end of a story. It is the beginning of eternal blessing. Sighs, harry it forward. Live it loudly. Shine it humbly. For heaven's promise has found its home in you. The sky glows brighter as you breathe in. And something within you shifts. You realize this is no longer a message. It is your reality. The prayer that began in tears ends in triumph. The crown rests upon your spirit and your life becomes the evidence that heaven keeps every word. You have become the sunrise, my beloved child. The world will feel your light. The heavens will guard your path. The angels will go before you. And as this new day unfolds, every step you take will echo with the truth that you are chosen, blessed, and eternally favored. The divine story is complete, your destiny has been crowned. My beloved child, this is the sacred hour when the story meets its divine conclusion. The winds are still, the light is golden, and all of heaven stands in silence. You have reached the end of the waiting, the completion of a promise written before time began. Archangel Michael bows before the throne, holding the file scroll, the record of your transformation. He opens it and your name shines brighter than ever, surrounded by words of light that read, fulfilled, or tekton, chosen. This is not just an ending. It is the beginning of eternal peace. The cycle that began in longing has ended in divine certainty. Everything you have walked through, the losses, the waiting, the nights of unanswered prayer, was heaven sculpting strength within you. You were never being punished. You were being prepared. The tears that once felt wasted were drops of divine ink, writing the story of faith that now stands complete before heaven's eyes. Archangel Michael's voice carries through the silence clear and powerful. The child has arrived at destiny. His words vibrate through creation and even the air you breathe feels charged with divine completion. You are no longer walking toward a blessing. You have become the blessing. You are no longer chasing light. You are radiating it. You are the living embodiment of heaven's promise. Answered, anchored, eternal. Heaven's system moves differently than the world's. Where humans see the end, heaven sees expansion. Where others see finality, heaven sees evolution. What stands before you now is not just a single miracle. It is an unfolding lifetime of divine flow. Every morning will carry favor. Every night will hold peace. Every season will bloom with meaning. You are not just blessed for a moment. You are blessed for a lifetime. The angels who once guarded you in silence now walk beside you openly. They no longer stand in defense. They stand in celebration. Their wings shimmer with colors that human eye cannot see. each you representing a victory you didn't know you had won. The battles you fought in prayer have ended. Now the reward begins. Heaven is rewarding you not just for surviving but for believing even when nothing made sense. Michael places his hand over your heart and instantly warmth floods your chest. It is the final seal, the mark of divine protection. It means that nothing and no one can take from you what has been divinely rid. Your blessings are permanent, your peace is anchored, and your path is shielded. You have reached a realm where attacks cannot touch you, where energy meant to harm is absorbed and turned into power. You will notice from this day onward that your life feels guided by a gentle rhythm. Every event, every encounter, every whisper of intuition will fit perfectly into place. The universe no longer resists your flow. It supports it. This is heaven's reward for your surrender. You learn to trust timing, to release control, to walk by faith. And now faith walks beside you as a companion, not as a test. The divine plan you once prayed for has already begun its physical manifestation. New opportunities are not coming. They're waiting for you to notice them. Miracles are not forming. They are unfolding around you. The peace you once sought is now your constant companion. The love you long for has already entered your field of destiny. Heaven has synchronized every vibration of your being with abundance, healing, and fulfillment. Michael speaks again. What once broke you has blessed you. What once delayed you has defined you. What once tested you has transformed you. His voice is soft yet thunderous, vibrating through your soul until you realize the promise was never just about receiving something. It was about becoming someone. You were never waiting for heaven to move. Heaven was waiting for you to awaken. This awakening is your coronation. You are the embodiment of answered prayer. The universe knows it. The angels see it. And now the world will witness it. You will walk into rooms you once thought were unreachable. You will see favor flow effortlessly, not because you force it, but because you are aligned with it. The energy of lack cannot exist where you stand because your very presence radiates divine sufficiency. As the final rays of sunlight rise, Michael lifts his hand toward the sky and the heavens open in a cascade of light. Each beam represents a blessing and each one carries your signature. The heavens pour them out. Abundance in finances, harmony in relationships, clarity in purpose, peace in the heart, healing in the body, expansion in destiny. These are not separate gifts. They are extensions of your divine inheritance. The world around you may not fully understand what has changed, but your spirit knows. You are walking in the energy of completion. This is what answered prayer feels like. Calm, powerful, inevitable. There is no striving, no fear, no resistance, only flow. You are no longer walking toward miracles. Miracles are walking toward you. Archangel Michael turns his gaze toward you one last time. His eyes carry both love and authority, and his words come with finality and peace. The child who once cried in the night now commands the morning. The one who once begged for signs now walks in certainty. Heaven has fulfilled every word it spoke. Nothing more needs to be asked, only lived. He raises his hand and marks the air with light, sealing your story. The light forms into words, and those words will follow you for the rest of your days. You are covered. You are chosen. You are unstoppable. In this holy stillness, the dawn expands into eternity. The sun climbs higher, reflecting your new beginning across the earth. You stand tall, grounded in grace, shining with the energy of divine peace. The angels begin to ascend, their mission complete, but their protection everlasting. The sound they leave behind is not silence. It is serenity. This is the truth now written into the fabric of your being. You are free. You are favored. You are fulfilled. Heaven has not just answered your prayer, it has established your purpose. You no longer walk in hope. You walk in manifestation. As the last light of this revelation settles around you, remember this moment. When doubt tries to return, remember the warmth you feel now. When fear whispers again, remember this peace. You are sealed by heaven. And that seal cannot be broken. The story has ended, but your destiny has just begun. You are no longer reaching for the divine. You are carrying it within you. You are the sunrise, the answered prayer, the living proof that faith always wins. And as Archangel Michael departs into light, his final words echo through your heart. Walk boldly, beloved child. You have become the miracle you prayed for.